So last week I made a video about how Coral Island could be the next big farming game after Stardew Valley, and I mentioned a lot of concern about releasing on early access, lack of features at release, and being too ambitious. I was being too skeptical, and after trying the early access today, I was wrong about Coral Island. So I was streaming the game for almost 6 hours straight on my Twitch, and I enjoyed every single minute of it. Of course, the game still lack of features because it's still on early access, like the first festival isn't fully implemented yet, and some visual bugs here and there, but a lot of positive stuff are there in the early access. First, the game looked insanely beautiful and polished. I don't know how an indie team developer from Indonesia who are working for their first ever indie game can produce something as great as this. Some stuff like the realistic rain and how wet the ground is when it's raining, as you can see some water puddles and water reflection on the ground, and the rain pouring on the roof. It's really well made and gave a lot of immersive feeling for me. I can see and feel the rain in this game. It's awesome. I also mentioned that I have mixed feelings with the combination of the Disney-like character portraits and the semi-realistic approach of the character models, but it easily grew on me after my first hour of the game, surprisingly. I can tell that Coral Island is the best looking farming live sim game so far. Also, I need to mention some small details like animation of the NPCs working, doing something, how their hair wiggles every time they walk, and how they are affected by some big cutscenes that happen in the game and they talk about the certain cutscene. It's really made me more immersed in the game. The town feels lively, even with more than 50 people in the town. Let's talk about the character creation and the townspeople in this game. The customization for the character is still limited for now, but you can set your character body mass. I think this is a great feature, at least for me, because I always anxious about my real life body type and how it's rare to see a representation of it in video games. But now I can try to play as myself and enjoy being myself here. Not only our character, but other NPCs have a large representation from different background, race, and body types. There is a character who have a prosthetic arm and a character who have stretch marks, and everyone don't mind about it. I hope a lot of video games going to this direction in the future. Now we talk about the gameplay. So from my 6 hours of playing, I discovered some features and mechanics from the game already. You can do basic things like farming, fishing, mining, and fighting the slimes in the cave, and foraging stuff around the island. Also, you can do diving already to clean the ocean and the coral that got polluted by oils. You can also upgrade your house and building coop and barn, but it's too pricey for me and I cannot afford to build it yet. They already introduced some of house decoration, and it's already have a lot of collection. One of the things that I love are the Japanese style decoration and the Kosan style decoration. If you're Indonesian like me, you will love this. Some QOL or quality life features are also there, and it's really helpful. I can see that they implemented a lot of mechanics and features from Stardew Valley and even mods from Stardew Valley, like how you can see where are the people in the map and where is their house. I really appreciate this feature and a lot of other stuff. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you how I love the UI design in this game. It's so clean, modern, and neat. Like the stamina bar, the date and time, and the inventory. I love it. The last thing that I want to mention is the Indonesian representation of the game. I almost got teared up when I saw a lot of stuff included in the game, from Indonesian foods, structures, buildings, even Indonesian characters like Joko, Dinda, and Surya. Also the balap karung, the balap karung event. It's so cool. I can talk about the Indonesian representation all day from the game, but I think I will make a separate video for this. I'm just so proud of myself and the team because now people can learn about Indonesia more. Thank you, Coral Island and Stairway Games, for this. So yeah, I think they already able to prove me wrong. All of my doubts from the game are gone, and I will support the game fully from now on. If they able to deliver all the features that they mentioned before, it will be literally the best farming live sim game that we have so far. I hope the best for Stardew Games and the team behind Coral Island, and I will keep doing my part by covering the game in the future. If I'm not being obvious already, yes, I highly recommend the early access for the game. For $25 US, you can get a very playable, beautiful, and enjoyable game that you will revisit as time goes. Oh yes, you can also meet people who look like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad and someone who look like Chef Tuna, the famous Indonesian chef. If this video is helpful for you, consider subscribing to the channel because I make a lot of videos like this. And also check my Twitch if you want to watch me playing the game on live stream. In the meantime, check this video that I picked for you. I think you will enjoy it. Thanks for watching until the end. I will talk to you soon. See ya!